all the parameters you look when you want to check the database query performance? So when you want to check the database query performance, you need to consider different parameters here. Like first one is execution time. The primary metric, like how long it is taking, right, to retrieve data from database, right? And next one is rows return. That means how many rows it is returning from the database, which may impact the performance of query if large volume of data is retrieval, right? Next parameter is CPU usage. So you need to look at the CPU usage, processing power, or power of CPU consumption for data retrieval. Next thing is disk input output operations. That means how many times you are writing or reading, right, data on a disk. This you need to consider this parameter and avoid the multiple operations on a disk. Next thing is network bandwidth. For the distributed systems, like, you need to consider this parameter and check how much data is transmitting over the network, and make sure this should be sufficient and only required data needs to be processed. Next thing is execution plan, query plan. So this query execution plan, you need to look into that. That means if you can generate this execution plan in SQL Server, it is going to give you the areas needs to be improvised. You need to consider those areas and you need to look at that area. Next parameter is inner joins or joins. So you need to look at the query, like how many joins are using, like inner joins, outer joins, or cross joins, because some of the inefficient, right, or unnecessary joins may impact the query performance. You need to consider these and you need to remove them. And next thing is index usage. So you need to make sure that the query which is using it for data retrieval is properly utilizing the indexes to speed up of data retrieval. And next thing is subqueries. So excessive usage of subqueries definitely impact on the query performance. Hence you need to consider this parameter and remove the subqueries. So these are the parameters you need to consider to analyze or checking the query performance. So this can definitely help to identify the bottlenecks to improvise the performance.